Today we'll be talking about Poochyena, the first Dark-type Pokémon introduced in Gen 3 and the only pure Dark-type Pokémon introduced in Gen 3 that evolves. Its previous PYC dates are November 13th, 1996, September 4th, 1999, June 25th, 2002, April 15th, 2005, February 4th, 2008, November 25th, 2010, September 15th, 2013, July 6th, 2016, April 27th, 2019, and February 15th, 2022. I like how Poochyena looks both cute and threatening. I, like many, most remember Poochyena from the beginning of Pokemon Sapphire, where it chases Professor Birch and the player must use their starter Pokemon to defeat it to continue the story. Anyway, let's get in the Bulbapedia article. Hello and welcome to the Bulbapedia section of the video. Today we're talking about Poochyena, the bite Pokemon, whose number is 0261. This is what it looks like. Its type is Dark. Abilities, Runaway or Quick Feet in Gen 4+. Rattle is its ability. Gender ratio is 50-50. So our first 50-50 of Gen 3. This is what that looks like. That'd be a 1-to-1. Catch rate is 255 or 43.9%. Breeding, a group field. Hatch time 15 cycles. Height is 1'8" or 0.5 meters. Weight is 30 pounds or 13.6 kilograms. Base experience yield is 55 in Gen 3 through 4, 56 and 5+. Leveling rate is medium fast. EVO is 1 and attack. Shape is that. Footprint is that. Pokedex color is gray and base friendship is 70. Poochyena is a dark type Pokemon introduced in Gen 3. It evolves into Mightyena starting at level 18. Biology, Poochyena, as its name implies, is a quadrupedal Pokemon similar in appearance to hyenas and canines. Its body is primarily gray with a black face and throat, paws, and belly. Its eyes are red with yellow sclera, and it has a red nose. Its lower jaw has 2 pointed teeth sticking out. The fur at the base of its tail is rumpled and shaggy. Poochyena has gray paw pads on its 3-toed paws. Poochyena have a very keen sense of smell, allowing them to find and chase their prey with ease. It takes a bite at anything that moves and makes the hair on its tail bristle out to try to intimidate its foes. Poochyena's vigorous barking attempt at opponents embodies Poochyena's cowardly nature. Known for its tenacious nature, it chases after prey alongside the pack until the victim becomes exhausted. If its victim strikes back, then it may turn tail. It's omnivorous and will eat anything. This Pokemon lives in grasslands, savannas, and forests. Evolution, Poochyena evolves into Mightyena. So Poochyena, Mightyena, this is what a 2-stage Pokemon box looks like. Much smaller. Game data, NPC appearances, Pokemon Ruby and Sapphire, Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire. At the beginning of the game, a wild Poochyena attacks Professor Birch. The player must use their first partner Pokemon to defeat it. Pokemon Mystery Dungeon, Explorers of Time and Explorers of Darkness. 3 Poochyena form Team Poochie. They specialize in catching criminals. Their brothers chase their target until they are tired and then finish them. Pokedex entries in Gen 3 and Ruby. At first sight, Poochyena takes a bite at anything that moves. This Pokemon chases after prey until the victim becomes exhausted. However, it may turn tail if the prey strikes back. Sapphire. Poochyena is an omnivore. It will eat anything. A distinguishing feature is how large its fangs are compared to its body. This Pokemon tries to intimidate its foes by making the hair on its tail bristle out. Emerald. It savagely threatens foes with bared fangs. It chases after fleeing targets tenaciously. It turns tail and runs, however, if the foe strikes back. Fire Red and Leaf Green. It has a very tenacious nature. Its acute sense of smell lets it chase a chosen prey without ever losing track. In Gen 4, Diamond, Pearl, and Platinum, a Pokemon with a persistent nature. It chases its chosen prey until the prey becomes exhausted. Heart Gold and Soul Silver. It chases its prey until the victim becomes exhausted. However, it turns tail if the prey strikes back. The Gen 5 Pokedex entry is Diamond, Pearl, and Platinum. Gen 6, so is X's. Y is Fire Red and Leaf Green's entry. Omega Ruby is basically rubies, but Poochyena and Pokemon are another correct casing. Alpha Sapphire is basically sapphires, but Poochyena and Pokemon are another correct casing, and the short dash is now a long dash. The Gen 8 Pokedex entry is its Diamond and Pearl counterpart. In Gen 9, Scarlet, it bares its large fangs and barks vigorously to try to intimidate opponents. But this is actually a manifestation of its cowardly nature. Violet, Poochyena pursues their prey in packs. Once the prey is exhausted, the pack finishes it off, but sometimes the prey retaliates and the pack flees. Poochyena and the Kitakami Pokedex. So you got the 2 Poochyena here. I guess they're eating an apple, or maybe it just fell off the tree and they found it or something. This one seems to be sleeping. So Kitakami is the first DLC. It's the teal mask. Oh, you can see the paw pads. That's cute. So yeah, this is Kitakami. That's the region from that. Game locations, side game locations, held items. Pokemon Ruby, Sapphire, Emerald, Platinum, Heart Gold, Soul Silver, Black and White. You get the Pekka Berry. 5% of the time. So this is how it usually is supposed to look, held items. It's multiple games, and Yeah, this is, instead of the advanced one that we had, our first one for Gen 3. Stats, base stats, HP 35, attack 55, defense 35, special attack and special defense 30, speed 35, for a total of 220. Pokeathlon stats, type effectiveness, damage normally by normal, flying, poison, ground, rock, steel, fire, water, grass, electric, ice, and dragon. Weak to fighting, bug and fairy for double, immune to psychic, resistant to ghost and dark for half. Notes, if Miracle Eye is used by an opponent or this Pokemon is given a ring target, the effectiveness of Psychic-type moves is 1. So go from 0 to 1. Learn set by leveling up. 1 Tackle, 4 Howl, 7 Sand Attack, 10 Bite, 13 Leer, 16 Roar, 19 Swagger, 22 Assurance, 25 Scary Face, 28 Taunt, 31 Crunch, 34 Yawn, 36 Takedown, 40 Sucker Punch, and 44 Play Rough. By TM, 1 Takedown, 2 Charm, 5 Mud Slap, 6 Scary Face, 7 Protect, 8 Fire Fang, 9 Thunder Fang, 10 Ice Fang, 18 Thief, 20 Trailblaze, 25 Facade, 30 Snarl, 47 Endure, 49 Sunny Day, 50 Rain Dance, 55 Dig, 62 Foul Play, 63 Psychic Fang, 70 Sleep Talk, 85 Rest, 87 Taunt, 94 Dark Pulse, 103 Substitute, 108 Crunch, 114 Shadow Ball, 117 Hyper Voice, 127 Play Rough, 130 Helping Hand, 140 Nasty Plot, 171 Terror Blast, 172 Roar, 177 Spite, 183 Super Fang, 191 Uproar, 199 Lash Out, 204 Double Edge, and 205 Endeavor. By breeding, this group gives you Astonish, this group gives you Covet, and this group gives you Poison Fang. TCG only moves, lunge on these cards, and double kick on this card. Side game data, got all this. Pokemon Ranger, Guardian Signs in the browser entry. It releases dark pulses around itself that make Pokemon tired. Evolution data, Poochyena level 18 Mightyena. Sprites here, so this is the one I'm most familiar with. Probably because I think it's the one in the opening. It's the one like you fight or whatever. Almost a full Vex, right? That's pretty cool. Shiny, that's kind of fun. With blue eyes and this kind of golden brown, that's nice. Oh, they give it red eyes in Gen 4, interesting. They could look a little bit more cutesy, I think, generally. And they give it blue irises, it has red irises, but keeps the blue sclera, Okay. Gen 5, get the full back sprites properly. Colors are slightly different, gray and dark gray. Slightly different brown, like a darker brown. That's interesting. Gen 6, pretty good models, I'd say. Things considered. The nose. Think change about the nose? I mean, kind of becomes a little bit more red as time goes on. Overall, yeah, not really. It looks wildly different. I mean, I don't know, it's got the same spirit, but it's like, I don't know, it looks a lot more intimidating. That's the point. Yeah, it looks like a cutesy kind of intimidating, and more just like actually intimidating. Got these models. Yeah, it's kind of combining the two concepts of the cutesy and the not so cutesy, but obviously this is just a 3D version of the official art, so I don't know, maybe they kind of try to combine those two ideas, I don't know. Okay, in animation, Poochyena and Pokemon Journeys the series. Got all this, okay. Pokedex entries, Advanced Generation, Episode 11 in Ash's Pokedex. Poochyena, the Bite Pokemon. Poochyena is the pre-evolved form of Mightyena. Its biting strength is superior to other Pokemon, and has the endurance to chase opponents down until completely exhausted. Pokemon Generations, Poochyena, Pokemon Generations, Swablu, Vigoroth, Azumarill, Delcatty, Lotad, Beautifly, Dustox, Whimper, and Chimecho. Interesting, they're running from the rain, I guess. Okay, in the manga, Poochyena and Pokemon Adventures, and the TCG. Trivia, Poochyena has the lowest base stat total of all Dark-type Pokemon. Poochyena and its evolved form share their category with Dreadnought. They are all known as Bite Pokemon. Origin, Poochyena shares some similarities with both hyenas and wolves. However, its small size, typically tenacious nature, and affinity for biting resemble Tasmanian devils. Name origin, Poochyena may be a combination of Pooch and hyena. Poochyena may be a combination of Pochi, a popular name for pet dogs in Japan, and hyena. In other languages, related articles, external links, let's move on. Now let's watch Poochyena's first scene in the anime. Hello and welcome to the anime portion of the video. Today we are watching episode 275, Get the Show on the Road. In this episode, Ash Ketchum, the main character, has come to the Hoenn region, like little root town or whatever the main area is, but his Pikachu is very not feeling well because of electrical overcharge or whatever. And in a rage, it's run out of the lab. And so Professor Birch here, the local professor, has decided to go after it, but he fell down this hill. Yes. And onto this Poochyena here. And that's about where we started with the Mudkip video, so we'll move on. Now let's see why people love Poochyena. Now let's look at fan art. Hello and welcome to the fan art section of the video. Nobody sent in fan art, so instead we're looking at DeviantArt fan art. For those of you who aren't familiar with the series, what we do is we go through these images until we find an image that doesn't contain a Poochyena. This is Poochyena by Ken Kett. This cool, more realistic, or more stylized in a way. Yeah, almost like Disney, I'd say. Style of Poochyena here. It's very, very cute. And then we got Poochyena Variations by Shine Paw Art. So their kind of style, but with a bunch of different variations, with the idea, I guess, being that they are hyenas. So they got the normal one, they got spotted one, brown, striped, painted, Ethiopian. It's kind of fun. Or maybe a bunch of different canine-like creatures, I don't know. Very good. Then we got Poochyena by Happy Crumble. Very stylized Poochyena, very cute. Then we got Poochyena Pokemon fan art by Shape Tails. This cool art here. Very well done. A little bit thinner and longer, but very stylized. This doesn't contain a Poochyena, so we'll move on. Thanks to everyone who submitted fan art. I'll be streaming tonight at 6 p.m. CDT, Central Daylight Time, but I won't be catching a Poochyena, as I need to wait until I talked about Wurmple to do that. I'll be completing my first battle with it in Pokemon Ruby and Sapphire to officially get Torchic and Mudkip respectively. Tomorrow I'll be talking about Mightyena. As always, this is my proper outfit, you'll see me tomorrow.